Welcome, dear listener, to another deep dive. This is where we take your curiosity and our research and, well, uncover some fascinating insights. Today, we're embarking on a truly delicious journey, and an incredibly detailed one, actually. We're heading into the world of fruit preserves. Now, you might think you know what goes into, say, a jam or a jelly, but we're going to unpack the exact nutritional facts. We've got an extensive array of fruit preparations lined up, everything from the tropical ackee to versatile apples, delicate apricots, the exotic atemoy, and even, yes, the surprising avocado. Our mission today is to dissect every single detail. We're talking calories, carbohydrates, sugars, fiber, healthy fats, any unique benefits, really revealing how the act of preservation fundamentally reshapes a fruit's nutritional story.
Yeah, and what's truly remarkable here is just how dramatically the method of preparation influences the nutritional profile, even when we're starting with the exact same base fruit. Our aim today is to go over each and every single detail we've gathered from our sources. We want to help you understand what you're truly getting in every single spoonful. So we're not just listing numbers, we're trying to explore what those numbers actually mean in context.
Exactly. And so if you've ever found yourself wondering about maybe the subtle difference between a compote and a confit, or maybe you saw a label promising probiotic paradise and thought, okay, what does that really mean nutritionally? Then this deep dive is absolutely for you. Get ready for some surprising facts, I think, and definitely a whole lot of delicious data that should empower your culinary choices. Okay, so let's unpack this vibrant world of ackee preserves first. Ackee fruit, it's a beloved staple in Caribbean cuisine, right? And it undergoes so many incredible transformations. With each method, its nutritional story changes, well, quite dramatically. It's not just about the fruit itself, is it? It's everything else that gets added or maybe removed or altered in the process.
Indeed. And we'll examine each preparation to highlight how that processing impacts everything, from its calorie density right down to the specific nutrient benefits. And it raises a key question here, I think. How does preserving a fruit affect its inherent qualities? Especially one like ackee, which is unique in its natural fat content. How does preserving affect its nutritional impact? Let's dive into the specifics. We can start with preparations that might challenge your typical ideas of a fruit preserve. Okay, kicking us off is ackee akar. Our sources describe it as a spiced oil embrace. Now, for anyone unfamiliar, an ackee is, well, it's essentially a type of savory pickle, traditionally made by preserving fruits or vegetables in oil and spices. For a quarter cup serving of this ackee, you're looking at 185 calories. It's got 16 grams of carbohydrates, and 8 grams of that is sugar, so relatively moderate on the sweetness. But what really sets it apart is the healthy fat content, a notable 12 grams. And beyond the macros, our sources highlight it as being rich in anti-inflammatory compounds and, interestingly, beneficial probiotics. That's likely a benefit from the spices and the often fermented nature of achar.
That's a fantastic start. Right away shows how different preparations bring in unique benefits, like those probiotics and healthy fats. Okay, moving on to a key chutney. This one sounds like a sweet and sour seduction. For the same quarter cup serving, this comes in at 175 calories, just slightly less than the akar. It has a higher carbohydrate count, though, at 26 grams. And a significant chunk of that, 18 grams, is sugar. You'll also find 3 grams of fiber and 7 grams of healthy fats. It's interesting how the sugar content jumps up quite a bit here compared to the akar, nearly double, right? Which I suppose reflects that sweeter profile you often find in chutneys.
Absolutely. That sugar increase is a key distinction. It really shifts the energy balance. Okay, next, we encounter a key confit, described as a slow oil seduction. The term confit, it refers to food cooked slowly and preserved in its own fat or, an added fat like oil. And this method fundamentally changes the nutritional outcome. This particular confit is a calorie heavyweight. It delivers a substantial 265 calories per quarter cup. Its carbohydrate content is quite low, just 6 grams with only 1 gram of sugar. That's remarkably low for anything fruit-based. But the fat content, wow, it's strikingly high at 26 grams of healthy fats. This is one of the highest fat-containing preparations we'll probably see today. It clearly emphasizes the role of that preserving oil. So for anyone looking for sustained energy with minimal sugar, this profile is, well, very interesting.
Wow, 26 grams of healthy fats in just a quarter cup. That's a completely different nutritional profile than what you might typically expect from a fruit preserve. It really shows the power of that content method, doesn't it? Okay, then there's ackee curd. Sounds like velvet custard dreams. A quarter cup of this will give you 210 calories. It contains 18 grams of carbohydrates, with a high 16 grams of that being sugar. So a much sweeter profile here. You'll also find 1 gram of fiber and a solid 15 grams of healthy fats. So the curd keeps a good amount of healthy fat, but with a significant increase in sugar. It shifts its role more towards a richer sort of dessert-like spread, I guess.
Yeah, the curd continues that trend of higher healthy fats, but brings in more sweetness. Now, for ackee dulce, our sources call it creamy Caribbean bliss. Dulce often implies something sweet, maybe milk-based. This preserve provides 245 calories for a quarter cup. It's higher in carbs at 28 grams, with a substantial 24 grams of that being sugar. It offers 2 grams of fiber and 14 grams of healthy fats. Again, a good amount of healthy fats, but also a significant sugar contribution. Reinforces that indulgent nature.
Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting, especially for people prioritizing gut health or maybe lower sugar intake. Ackee fermented fruit. It's labeled a probiotic paradise.
Oh.
This is the lowest calorie ackee preparation we've discussed so far. Just 105 calories per quarter cup. It's also remarkably low in sugar, only 8 grams of carbohydrates total and just 2 grams of sugar. It still provides 2 grams of fiber and 6 grams of healthy fats. And, like the name suggests, it uniquely includes beneficial probiotics. That makes it a truly distinct and, well, health-oriented option in the world of preserves. This one really is a standout.
That's a critical point, yeah. Especially for anyone watching sugar or focused on gut health, it highlights how fermentation transforms the fruit. Okay, shifting gears slightly to ackee fruit leather, described as flexible tropical sheets. For a single piece, which is obviously a concentrated serving, you get 85 calories. It has 12 grams of carbohydrates with 8 grams of sugar, also 2 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of healthy fats. It's more of a concentrated, portable form of energy, typically made by drying a fruit puree, right?
Right. And then we have the golden sliceable treasure that's ackee fruit paste. For just a compact 1-inch square, you're looking at 205 calories. So this small serving packs a substantial punch. 28 grams of carbohydrates and a very high 26 grams of sugar. It also provides 2 grams of fiber and 8 grams of healthy fats. The sugar content per serving size is really notable here, indicates a highly concentrated sweetness and energy source.
Indeed, that's very dense, very concentrated sweetness. Okay, next we have ackee fruit sauce, or pourable golden silk. A quarter cup serving delivers 125 calories, 16 grams of carbohydrates, with 12 grams of sugar, 2 grams of fiber, and 7 grams of healthy fats. It's a bit lighter in calories and carbs than some of the others we've looked at. Makes it a versatile, more fluid option for cooking, maybe?
Seems like it. Then there's ackee gastrique, a sweet and sour symphony.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind this is a smaller serving size, just 2 tablespoons. The gastrique is often a concentrated sauce, right? Sweet and sour. For that small amount, you get 95 calories. It's quite high in carbohydrates for its size, 16 grams, with an almost equally high 15 grams of sugar. Contains 1 gram of fiber and 3 grams of healthy fats. So the concentrated nature means a high sugar hit per spoonful. Often used as like a finishing sauce, I think.
You're right. The serving size really affects how we perceive its nutritional value. Okay, for ackee gel, a modernist perfection. A quarter cup serves up to 75 calories. It's quite low in carbohydrates at 10 grams with only 1 gram of sugar. That makes it one of the lowest sugar options we've seen for ackee so far. It also provides 2 grams of fiber and 4 grams of healthy fats. This kind of preparation, often using gelling agents, clearly focuses on minimal sweetness.
That's an impressive low sugar figure for a fruit preserve.
Wow. Okay, moving to ackee mostarda, the Caribbean fire. Mostarda is typically candied fruit in a mustard-flavored syrup, right? A quarter cup of this delivers 215 calories. It's notably high in carbohydrates at 30 grams, with a striking 28 grams of that being sugar. That makes it the highest sugar content among these ackee preparations so far. It has 2 grams of fiber and 8 grams of healthy fats. Clearly, the fire might refer to the sweetness just as much as any spice.
Huh, an interesting observation. Yeah, the highest sugar content definitely stands out. Indicates its role as a powerfully sweet condiment. For ackee reduction, our sources call it liquid gold concentrate. A reduction is, well, a concentrated liquid made by simmering until water evaporates. A 2-tablespoon serving provides 145 calories. That's quite high for such a small amount. It contains 18 grams of carbohydrates with 14 grams of sugar, plus 1 gram of fiber, and 8 grams of healthy fats. As the name implies, it's concentrated. Its calorie and fat density reflect that, offering rich flavor and energy. Following that, we have ackee shrub, a fermented drinking vinegar. A shrub, it's a traditional drink mixer, right? Fruit, sugar, vinegar. For 2 tablespoons in the concentrate, it's 85 calories. It's packed with 21 grams of carbohydrates, with almost all of that, 20 grams, being sugar. Now, no fiber or fat are specified here, but it does include beneficial probiotics from that vinegar fermentation process. So primarily carbs and sugar, but with that gut-friendly probiotic bonus.
The probiotic aspect is a key differentiator, especially for something you'd mix into a drink. Then there's Ackee syrup, pourable sunshine,
Mm.
as you'd expect for syrup, which is, thick and sweet. A quarter cup serving offers 135 calories, 26 grams of carbohydrates, with a very high 24 grams of sugar, also 1 gram of fiber, and 4 grams of healthy fats. This is essentially a concentrated delivery system for sweetness and quick energy.
Okay, now let's talk about some of the more maybe traditional preserve forms for ackee. First, ackee jelly. Sounds like a translucent tease. A jelly is typically made from fruit juice, sugar, pectin. Gives you that clear, firm spread. For a quarter cup, you're looking at a substantial 240 calories. It's very high in carbohydrates, 60 grams total. That includes 18 grams of sugar. You also get 2 grams of fiber. And our source is highlighted as a good source of vitamin C and potassium. The high total carb content here, even with only moderate sugar, really stands out.
Yeah, that high total carbohydrate count for a jelly, plus the specific micronutrients, is definitely notable. Okay, moving to Ackee jam, or a symphony of tropical heat. Curt. A jam, unlike jelly, includes crushed or chopped fruit in that gelled base. This one is even higher in calories, 280 per quarter cup. It provides 68 grams of carbohydrates with 22 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber. This jam is also noted as a good source of vitamin C and vitamin A, so offers a bit more body and fruit pulp.
Right. Shifting to ackee preserve, described as a golden embrace from paradise. A preserve typically features whole or large pieces of fruit floating in a syrup. A quarter cup serving gives you 260 calories. It contains 64 grams of carbohydrates, including 16 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber. This preserve is identified as a good source of vitamin B6 and potassium, offers those micronutrients along with the energy.
Then we have Ackee conserve, a tapestry of tropical temptations. Yeah. A conserve, usually a preserve made with fruit, nuts, sometimes dried fruit, gives it a varied texture. This conserve is quite calorie dense at 280 calories per quarter cup. It boasts the highest carbohydrate content among all these Ackee preparations at 73 grams, with the significant 38 grams of sugar. It also offers the highest fiber content, 5 grams, and includes 8 grams of healthy fats. Plus, it's a good source of iron and magnesium. That fiber content is a definite standout, isn't it? Provides more satiety compared to, say, jellies or jams.
5 grams of fiber is definitely something to note, yeah. Okay, following that, ackee fruit butter, a velvety caress from the islands. Fruit butter is that thick, smooth spread made from fruit pulp, cooked down, no added pectin usually. A quarter cup provides 220 calories, 52 grams of carbohydrates with 32 grams of sugar, and only 1 gram of fiber. Our sources tell us it's a good source of manganese and vitamin A. Offers micronutrients alongside those concentrated fruit sugars.
And finally, for ackee, we have ackee compote, a tropical tease in every spoonful.
Yeah.
A compote is fruit cooked in syrup, often with spices, usually served chunky, kind of saucy. For a quarter cup, you'll get 220 calories. It contains 48 grams of carbohydrates, with 35 grams of sugar, 3 grams of fiber, and 1 gram of healthy fats. Noted as a good source of vitamin C and potassium. Overall, with ackee, we see this fascinating spectrum, don't we? From the ultra-fatty confit to sugar-rich dulces, and then that lean, probiotic-packed fermented option. The preparation method here is truly king in dictating the nutritional outcome.
That overview of ackee was truly eye-opening, wasn't it? Just shows how much culinary technique can transform a fruit. Now, from the exotic to the wonderfully familiar, let's turn our attention to apples, a cornerstone of so many culinary traditions. Apples in their preserved forms also offer this wide spectrum of nutritional experiences. It's incredible how such a common everyday fruit can be transformed in so many ways, and how those transformations lead to such varied nutritional outcomes, maybe echoing some patterns we just saw with ackee.
It's fascinating, isn't it? And if we connect this to the bigger picture, the apple's versatility really lets us see how these different preservation methods, the ones we just discussed for ackee, apply universally. It just underscores the importance of understanding how a preserve is made. Let's delve into the apple specifics.
Okay, let's start with apple jelly. Our sources describe it as having a translucent gold middle performance, just like the ackee jelly. This is mostly fruit juice, sugar, and pectin. For a quarter cup serving, it provides 260 calories. You get a high 65 grams of carbohydrates, with 18 grams of that being sugar, and 1 gram of fiber. It's also highlighted as a good source of vitamin C and potassium, offers those classic jelly benefits.
Right. Moving on to apple chutney, called the Power Play Champion. This was quite calorie dense for a chutney, 285 calories per quarter cup. Very high in carbohydrates, 72 grams total, including 28 grams of sugar. You get 3 grams of fiber and, interestingly, 1 gram of protein. Small but notable. Our sources say it delivers a powerhouse of vitamins and antioxidants, probably reflects the mix of fruit and robust spices often used. Yeah, that protein content, even though it's small, is a unique detail for a fruit preserve. Likely comes from other ingredients in the chutney mix. Next is apple shrub, the hydration hero. Remember, a shrub is that vinegar-based drinking concentrate. For a 2-tablespoon concentrate, meant to be mixed with sparkling water, it's 95 calories. It contains 24 grams of carbohydrates, and all of that is sugar, 24 grams. It's noted as a natural electrolyte replacement with beneficial acids. No fiber or fat specified for this one, so it's really all about those quick carbs and the refreshing acidity.
Okay, then we have the classic apple preserve, labeled the veteran leader. Like the Ackee preserve, this features larger pieces of fruit in syrup. A quarter cup provides 240 calories. It has 60 grams of carbohydrates with 16 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber. It's also a good source of vitamin C and potassium, much like the jelly, but just slightly more fiber because of the actual fruit pulp.
Following that, apple conserve, our team captain performance. As we learned with Ackee Conserve, this often includes nuts or dried fruits. For a quarter cup, this one gives you 260 calories. It's rich in carbohydrates, 70 grams, with 37 grams of sugar. It provides a healthy 5 grams of fiber and 8 grams of healthy fats. Plus, it's a good source of iron and magnesium. Makes it quite nutritionally robust, offering more texture and satiety too.
5 grams of fiber and healthy fats, that's very interesting for an apple preserve. Next, apple fruit butter, the clutch player. A quarter cup serving is 200 calories. It has 48 grams of carbohydrates with 30 grams of sugar and 1 gram of fiber. This fruit butter, like its Ackee cousin, is noted as a good source of manganese and vitamin A, reflecting that concentrated fruit pulp.
Then there's apple compote, dubbed the rookie sensation. This cooked-down fruit and syrup provides, for a quarter cup, 220 calories, 48 grams of carbohydrates with 35 grams of sugar, 3 grams of fiber, and 1 gram of healthy fats. It's also a good source of vitamin C and potassium, delivers a familiar, comforting fruit preparation.
Okay, now for some of the more intensely prepared apple products. Shows apples can go in unexpected directions too. Apple HR, described as a hardcore conditioning program. A quarter cup serving provides 175 calories. It has 18 grams of carbohydrates with 12 grams of sugar. This one really stands out with 4 grams of fiber, the highest fiber we've seen for these apple HRs so far, and a solid 12 grams of healthy fats. Our sources highlight it as being loaded with anti-inflammatory compounds for recovery, just like the Ackee HR.
That combination of fiber, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory compounds makes it quite distinct, Reinforces how the Acorns consistently deliver these benefits. Moving to apple confit, or slow training excellence. Again, that confit method, slow cooking in oil. A quarter cup delivers 245 calories. It's lower in carbs at 12 grams with 8 grams of sugar, but notably high in healthy fats at 24 grams, mirrors the high fat we saw in Ackee confit. It also provides 3 grams of fiber. This just reiterates that the confit method consistently delivers a fat-rich preserve regardless of the fruit.
And then we have apple curd, demonstrating precision technique mastery. For a quarter cup, you'll get 200 calories. It has 22 grams of carbohydrates with 18 grams of sugar, 1 gram of fiber, and 13 grams of healthy fats. Another preserve with a good amount of healthy fats, likely from eggs and butter if traditional curd ingredients are used, giving it that creamy texture.
Indeed. For apple dulce, a marathon endurance challenge. A quarter cup provides 235 calories. It has 32 grams of carbohydrates with 28 grams of sugar, 2 grams of fiber, and 12 grams of healthy fats. You can see how the energy density aligns with that marathon description, offers sustained energy release.
Here's another interesting one for gut health fans. Apple fermented fruit, our probiotic training camp.
Yeah.
This is one of the lowest calorie apple preparations, just 95 calories per quarter cup. It's quite low in sugar. 12 grams of carbohydrates, only 4 grams of sugar. Also has 3 grams of fiber and 1 gram of healthy fats. Plus, it includes those championship probiotics. This low-sugar, probiotic-rich profile makes it an excellent choice for a lighter, gut-friendly option.
That's an excellent option, yeah. Consistently emerging as a healthy standout across fruits. Next, apple fruit leather, described as portable energy strips. A single piece delivers 75 calories, lowest calorie apple prep per piece. It contains 18 grams of carbohydrates with 14 grams of sugar and 3 grams of fiber. Provides that natural fruit energy, perfect for a quick boost on the go.
And the very concentrated apple fruit paste, championship density. For a 1-inch square, you're looking at 185 calories. It's extremely dense in carbohydrates, 46 grams total, and a whopping 42 grams of sugar. That's the highest sugar for this serving size among the apple pastes. It also contains 3 grams of fiber, a small square, big impact, primarily delivering quick sugars.
That's a serious sugar hit in a tiny package. Shows how concentration dramatically increases sugar density. For apple fruit sauce, our smooth operated performance, a quarter cup delivers 115 calories. It has 28 grams of carbohydrates with 22 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber. It's a lighter sauce option, offers a pourable, moderate sweetness.
Moving to apple gastrique, an advanced tactical sauce. For just 2 tablespoons, it provides 105 calories. It has 18 grams of carbohydrates with 17 grams of sugar. Our sources mentioned it includes tactical flavor compounds, but no fiber or fat specified here. Again, a concentrated sugar burst, often used to balance rich dishes maybe.
This raises an important question, doesn't it? How much nutritional value are we really gaining from these highly concentrated flavor agents versus just the pure sugar content? Then we have apple gel. Scientific performance engineering. A quarter cup delivers a low 65 calories. That's the lowest overall calorie apple preparation for a quarter cup serving. It has 16 grams of carbohydrates with 12 grams of sugar and 1 gram of fiber. Its gelling property allows for a light yet still sweet experience.
Okay, here's a classic, apple jam. The classic championship training. A quarter cup provides 195 calories. It contains 48 grams of carbohydrates with 44 grams of sugar and 3 grams of fiber. Definitely leaning heavily into the sugar content here, as you'd expect for a traditional jam.
And its cousin, apple marmalade, showing championship adaptation. Marmalade usually made with citrus, but here uses apple, often including the rind. A quarter cup delivers 175 calories, 44 grams of carbohydrates with 40 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of fiber. It's interesting how the fiber content is slightly higher here compared to the jam, possibly due to including more fruit components like the peel.
Could be. Next, apple mustorda, bringing Italian championship style.
Mm-hmm.
A quarter cup delivers 205 calories. It has 38 grams of carbohydrates with 35 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber. This condiment balances its sweetness with that characteristic mustard kick.
And lastly for apples, we have apple reduction, concentrated excellence. For 2 tablespoons, it delivers 125 calories, 32 grams of carbohydrates with 28 grams of sugar. Provides concentrated apple excellence, but no fiber or fat details specified. Again, pure flavor and sugar concentration. And its sweet counterpart, apple syrup, liquid championship. A quarter cup delivers 125 calories, 32 grams of carbohydrates with 30 grams of sugar. As expected, a very high sugar delivery, often used just as a sweetener. So what we see with apples is that even this seemingly simple fruit can be crafted into preparations that mirror the high-fat confits and probiotic-rich ferments of the more exotic eki. Alongside its traditional sweet spreads, of course, it really highlights the versatility of these preparation methods.
That journey through apple preserves really reinforced the idea that preparation is paramount, didn't it? Now we're moving on to apricots, often associated with that golden, sunny sweetness. These preserves also come in a stunning array of forms, each with its own distinct nutritional blueprint. It's fascinating how even a naturally sweet fruit like apricot can have its profile so dramatically altered by different culinary techniques.
What's truly fascinating here, I think, is how apricots, despite that natural sweetness, can be crafted into preparations with surprisingly low sugar in some cases, and then incredibly high sugar in others. This raises an important question. How does the choice of preserving agent or the method itself influence these dramatic shifts? And what does it mean for the final product in terms of energy and nutrient delivery? Let's explore the details. Let's begin with apricot HR, described as a spiced miniaturist painting. Like the other tours, it's a pickle preserved in oil and spices. A quarter cup serving provides 195 calories. It contains 24 grams of carbohydrates with 16 grams of sugar, a solid 4 grams of fiber, and a notable 12 grams of healthy fats. Our sources note it's rich in anti-inflammatory compounds and probiotics, just like its Zaki counterpart. Reinforces the consistent benefits of this prep method.
Okay, moving to apricot confit. Oil painting preservation. This one, again showing the consistent impact of the confit method, is quite calorie-dense. 275 calories per quarter cup. It's lower in carbohydrates at 12 grams, with 8 grams of sugar. Provides 3 grams of fiber. But its fat content is very high. A remarkable 27 grams of healthy fats. That's the highest fat for any apricot confit. Another clear example of how the confit method prioritizes fat over sugar as a preserving and flavor agent.
That high-fat content is definitely a recurring theme with confits, a nutritional signature of the method itself. For apricot dulce, our golden age portrait, a quarter cup provides 255 calories. It has 38 grams of carbohydrates with a significant 32 grams of sugar, also 2 grams of fiber, and 16 grams of healthy fats. This dulce, like others, delivers a rich, sweet, and substantial energy package.
Here's another interesting probiotic option. Apricot fermented fruit. a living canvas. For a quarter cup, it delivers 115 calories. It's moderate carbohydrates at 18 grams, with a relatively low 6 grams of sugar. Also offers 3 grams of fiber and 2 grams of healthy fats. And importantly, contains living probiotics. This seems to be a consistently health-forward option across all the fruits we're looking at.
The probiotic benefits are clearly a feature across different fruits when fermented. Yeah, offers those gut health advantages. Next, apricot fruit leather. Described as a flexible medium, a single piece provides 95 calories, 23 grams of carbohydrates with 18 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of fiber. No healthy fat specified for this one, so primarily a concentrated fruit sugar and fiber delivery for portable energy.
And for a smoother experience, we have apricot fruit sauce, a watercolor flow. A quarter cup delivers 135 calories. It has 28 grams of carbohydrates with 22 grams of sugar, 2 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of healthy fats. A pourable, moderately sweet option, similar to its apple and key counterparts.
For apricot gastrique, a Baroque drama. A 2-tablespoon serving provides 125 calories. It's quite high in carbohydrates for its size, 26 grams, including 24 grams of sugar. Our sources just state it contains complex flavor compounds, no fiber or fat mentioned, indicates a concentrated burst of sweet and sour flavor.
Then there's apricot gel, a modern installation. A quarter cup delivers 85 calories. It contains 21 grams of carbohydrates with 16 grams of sugar and 1 gram of fiber. One of the lighter options in terms of calories, relying on those gelling properties for texture.
Next up, apricot marmalade, described as a citrus fusion experiment. A quarter cup delivers 185 calories. It has 46 grams of carbohydrates with 42 grams of sugar and 4 grams of fiber. High in sugar, as expected for marmalade, but with some solid fiber, likely from including fruit peel, perhaps.
Seems plausible. And for a concentrated option, apricot reduction. Concentrated essence. For just 2 tablespoons, this is quite calorie-dense at 155 calories. Highest calorie count for an apricot reduction per serving. It has 39 grams of carbohydrates with 35 grams of the sugar and 1 gram of fiber. Again, concentrated means concentrated sugar and flavor, often used sparingly, I imagine.
Exactly. Following that, apricot syrup, the liquid gold standard. A quarter cup delivers 145 calories, 37 grams of carbohydrates, with a substantial 35 grams of sugar. This is pure, concentrated sweetness, primarily for flavoring or sweetening other things.
Okay, now for some of the more artistic descriptions of traditional apricot preserves. Apricot jam. An impasto technique in golden oils. Impasto in art means thick paint application, right? A quarter cup provides 245 calories. It's high in carbohydrates at 62 grams, with a substantial 58 grams of sugar. Also 3 grams of fiber. It's noted as rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and natural fruit acids. Delivers a hearty, fruit-filled spread.
The vitamin content is a valuable addition there, yeah. For apricot jelly, transparent glazing technique. A quarter cup provides 225 calories. It has 58 grams of carbohydrates with a very high 55 grams of sugar and 1 gram of fiber. As expected for a jelly, very high in natural fruit sugars and vitamin C, offers that clear, sweet experience.
Then we have apricot preserves and alla prima fresh fruit study. Alla prima means painting wet on wet, I think. A quarter cup provides 210 calories. It contains 54 grams of carbohydrates with 50 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber. Our sources tell us it contains antioxidants and complex flavor compounds, keeps more of the whole fruit character, maybe.
Next, the apricot conserve, a mixed media collage. This is quite a robust option. 285 calories per quarter cup. It has 68 grams of carbohydrates with 62 grams of sugar, plus 4 grams of fiber and 5 grams of healthy fats. It's highlighted as rich in vitamin E, magnesium, and antioxidants. This is a very nutrient-dense option, provides a broader spectrum of nutrients because of those mixed ingredients.
That's a great combination of micronutrients and macronutrients. Then, apricot fruit butter. With its fumato blending technique. Fumato is that technique of blending colors really subtly, right? A quarter cup provides 180 calories. It has 46 grams of carbohydrates with 42 grams of sugar and 3 grams of fiber. It's noted as high in beta-carotene and natural fruit enzymes, offers a smooth, concentrated fruit flavor.
For apricot compote, our on plein air watercolor, a quarter cup provides 165 calories, lowest calorie for an apricot compote. It has 38 grams of carbohydrates with 35 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber. Contains natural fruit acids and herb compounds, suggesting perhaps a lighter, fresher preparation.
Okay, switching gears to apricot chutney, an Orientalist spice painting. A quarter cup provides 195 calories. It contains 49 grams of carbohydrates with 45 grams of sugar and 3 grams of fiber. Contains beneficial spice compounds and natural fruit acids, gives it that characteristic complex flavor profile.
Then there's apricot curd, using a Renaissance egg tempera technique. Egg tempura uses egg yolk as a binder, I believe. A quarter cup provides 220 calories, 28 grams of carbohydrates with 26 grams of sugar, 2 grams of fiber, and 12 grams of fat. It's rich in vitamin A, lecithin, and healthy fats, again showing how added ingredients like egg and butter contribute to its unique nutritional profile.
For a really concentrated treat, we have apricot fruit paste, an example of fresco secco technique. Fresco secco is painting on dry plaster. A 1-inch square provides a very high 280 calories. Highest calorie for apricot fruit paste per serving. It's also extremely high in carbohydrates at 72 grams, with an astonishing 70 grams of sugar. Highest sugar for apricot fruit paste. It includes 4 grams of fiber and is noted as a highly concentrated source of vitamin A and antioxidants. You really get a lot packed into that small square. Makes it a powerful energy booster.
That's an incredible density of both calories and sugar in just a small serving. Wow. Finally, for apricots, apricot to shrub. Our Venetian glass technique. For 2 tablespoons of concentrate, it's 85 calories, 22 grams of carbohydrates with 21 grams of sugar. Contains beneficial fruit acids and probiotics from the vinegar fermentation. And apricot mostarda, a Byzantine mosaic technique, provides 235 calories per quarter cup, 58 grams of carbohydrates with 55 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of fiber. Contains beneficial mustard compounds and natural fruit acids. Overall, what we see with apricots is that while many preparations lean into their natural sweetness, providing concentrated sugars, we still find that versatility for fat-rich confits and probiotic-infused ferments. The sheer sugar density in some forms, especially the pastes, really stands out, though.
So clear, isn't it? The methods of preservation just create these distinct nutritional landscapes. Doesn't matter if it's a common apple or a tropical ackee. Okay, let's shift gears to the Atemoya, a truly fascinating hybrid fruit. We need to explore its unique set of preserves. These preparations come with some intriguing nutritional profiles, often described with this dynamic, high-performance flair. It's like we're moving from an art gallery into some kind of high-octane workshop.
Yeah, what's truly fascinating here is how that performance language used to describe these Atemoya preserves really highlights their concentrated energy and nutrient profiles. It raises an important question, I think. How do these specific combinations of carbs, fats, and maybe special compounds contribute to that described performance, and what does that mean for someone actually eating them? Let's break down the details. First up, Atemoya achar. Our sources have dubbed this turbocharged spice technology. Again, it's a spiced, oil-preserved pickle. A quarter cup provides 185 calories. It contains 26 grams of carbohydrates with 18 grams of sugar, also 3 grams of fiber, and 9 grams of what our sources call performance fats. Now, these performance fats typically refer to healthy monounsaturated or polyunsaturated fats from the fruit itself or added oils, perhaps. They provide a slower, more sustained energy release. It's also noted as packed with anti-inflammatory racing fuel compounds, which aligns with that turbocharged description, doesn't it?
That's a great name for it. Tying the preparation directly to its energetic impact. Love it. Okay, moving to Atemoya confit, the slow-cooking championship method. A quarter cup delivers 255 calories. It's lower in carbs at 15 grams, with 10 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber, but it boasts a very high 25 grams of performance fats. Highest fat content for any Atemoya confit. This again demonstrates how the confit method consistently delivers a fat-rich, lower sugar preserve across different fruit bases, provides that sustained energy.
Again, the confit method consistently yields higher fat content, makes it a unique energy source among preserves. For Atemoya dolce or marathon milk racing, a quarter cup provides 245 calories. It's quite high in carbohydrates at 35 grams with 30 grams of sugar, also 2 grams of fiber and 15 grams of racing fuel fats. This is clearly an energy-dense option, providing both quick and sustained energy from its sugars and fats.
And for those probiotic benefits, we have Atemoya fermented fruit, our living pit crew. A quarter cup delivers 105 calories. It contains 20 grams of carbohydrates with a relatively low 8 grams of sugar, plus 2 grams of fiber and 1 gram of fuel fats. Importantly, it includes championship probiotics. Makes it another excellent choice for gut health with a moderate calorie and sugar profile.
Another solid probiotic option, yeah. Shows consistency in this fermentation process. Next, Atemoya fruit leather, referred to as portable racing strips. A single piece delivers 85 calories, 21 grams of carbohydrates with 16 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of fiber. It's designed for quick, portable energy, much like its apple and apricot counterparts.
Then the concentrated Atemoya fruit paste and high compression engine block. For a 1-inch square, you're looking at 195 calories. It's very dense. 48 grams of carbohydrates and 44 grams of sugar. Also provides 2 grams of fiber, high sugar in a compact form, offering a quick energy boost.
Indeed. For Ademoya fruit sauce, our high-flow fuel injection. A quarter cup delivers 125 calories, 26 grams of carbohydrates with 20 grams of sugar, 2 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of performance fats. A versatile sauce for flavor and moderate energy.
Moving to Ademoya Gastrique, an advanced suspension system. For 2 tablespoons, it provides 115 calories. It contains 24 grams of carbohydrates with 23 grams of sugar. No fiber or fat detail specified here, but clearly a very sweet concentrate designed to enhance flavors.
The aerodynamic body kit of Ademoya gel is next. A quarter cup delivers a low 75 calories, lowest calorie for Ademoya gel per quarter cup. It has 18 grams of carbohydrates with 14 grams of sugar and 1 gram of fiber. Its gelled structure provides a lighter, less dense option.
Now for Ademoya Marmalade, showcasing hybrid racing technology. A quarter cup delivers 175 calories, 43 grams of carbohydrates with 39 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of fiber. A classic spread with a blend of sweet and tangy flavors.
Then there's Ademoya Mostarda. With its Italian racing heritage, a quarter cup delivers 215 calories, 41 grams of carbohydrates with 38 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of fiber. This spicy sweet condiment offers a distinctive flavor profile.
Following that, Ademoya Preserves, the classic championship configuration. A quarter cup provides 185 calories. It contains 44 grams of carbohydrates with 40 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber. A traditional preserve with whole fruit pieces.
For a potent dose, we have Ademoya Reduction, a concentrated power plant. For 2 tablespoons, it delivers 145 calories, 36 grams of carbohydrates with 32 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of fiber. And its liquid form, Ademoya syrup or premium racing fuel, delivers 135 calories per quarter cup, 34 grams of carbohydrates with 32 grams of sugar. Again, a very high sugar concentration for flavoring or topping.
Okay, let's shift into overdrive with Ademoya Jam, a turbocharged power plant. A quarter cup delivers 235 calories. It's high in carbohydrates at 58 grams with 54 grams of sugar, also 3 grams of fiber. Our source is highlighted as high-octane vitamin C and natural fruit enzymes for sustained energy. Connects its nutrition right to that turbocharged description.
The focus on sustained energy is a great descriptor for this jam, yeah.
Oh.
Next, Ademoya Jelly, displaying precision aerodynamics. A quarter cup provides 215 calories. It contains 56 grams of carbohydrates with 53 grams of sugar and 1 gram of fiber. It's noted for its aerodynamic vitamin profile optimized for quick absorption. Suggests efficient nutrient delivery, maybe.
Then we have Ademoya Conserve, a multi-engine configuration. This one is quite substantial. 285 calories per quarter cup. Highest calorie count for Ademoya Conserve. It boasts 65 grams of carbohydrates with 15 grams of sugar, plus 4 grams of fiber and 8 grams of performance fats. It's described as having a complete nutritional profile for sustained racing energy. Shows its comprehensive nutrient density.
That's a truly comprehensive profile for a Kerr's sword. Wow. For Ademoya Fruit Butter, our smooth operator engine. A quarter cup provides 190 calories. It has 48 grams of carbohydrates with 44 grams of sugar and 3 grams of fiber. It's also noted for a high-performance spice blend optimized for sustained flavor release. Adds to its unique appeal.
Next, Ademoya Compote, a sprint car special. A quarter cup delivers 175 calories. It contains 42 grams of carbohydrates with 38 grams of sugar and 2 grams of fiber. It has a quick-release energy profile designed for immediate impact. Reflects its easily digestible sugars, I suppose.
And for something a bit more adventurous, Ademoya Chutney. A rallycross adventure. A quarter cup provides 205 calories. It has 51 grams of carbohydrates with 46 grams of sugar and 3 grams of fiber. It's described as having an all-terrain spice profile for diverse racing conditions. Captures its robust and versatile flavor.
Finally, for Ademoya, we have Ademoya Curd, epitomizing Formula One precision. A quarter cup delivers 240 calories. It contains 26 grams of carbohydrates with 24 grams of sugar. Also 2 grams of fiber and 14 grams of performance fats. It's described as a premium fuel mixture optimized for luxury racing conditions. Highlights its rich and balanced macro profile. And let's not forget Ademoya Shrub, pit stop hydration. For 2 tablespoons of concentrate plus sparkling water, it's 75 calories. 19 grams of carbohydrates, all sugar basically, and a rapid hydration formula with beneficial fruit acids. What we consistently observe with Ademoya, despite its exotic nature, is how its preparations fall into familiar nutritional patterns, right? The high-fat comfits, the high-sugar paste, the lower-calorie probiotic ferments. The descriptive language here, with performance and racing fuel, really helps convey the energy-dense nature of many of these preserves. The Ademoya segment really highlighted how those evocative descriptions link directly to the nutritional impact, didn't it? Okay, finally, we arrive at a truly unique and, well, often surprising contender in the world of preserves, the avocado. known for its healthy fats, obviously. How do these translate when it's made into various sweet and savory preparations? This fruit challenges our typical preserve expectations, I think. Let's dive into these emerald nutritional facts and see how its inherent fat content truly reshapes the nutritional landscape.
This is where it gets really interesting, yeah. Avocado completely redefines our understanding of fruit preserves, offers a distinctly different macronutrient profile. This raises an important question. How does its inherent fat content reshape the nutritional landscape of these preparations compared to the more traditional, lower-fat fruits we've explored? We should anticipate seeing significantly higher healthy fat content across the board here. Let's start with avocado acar, vividly described as a turmeric gold and emerald mosaic. For a quarter cup serving, you're looking at 195 calories. It has 18 grams of carbohydrates with 12 grams of sugar. This preparation truly boasts a robust 6 grams of fiber. That's the highest fiber for any avocado achar, and a significant 14 grams of healthy fats. Also the highest fat for an avocado achar. It's further enriched with probiotics and anti-inflammatory compounds, clearly leveraging the avocado's natural fat and the HR method for a nutritious, flavorful profile.
That's a powerhouse combo right from the start. Fiber, fats, and those added benefits. Wow. Okay, moving on to avocado chutney. With its forest green and copper sunset description, a quarter cup delivers 175 calories. It contains 28 grams of carbohydrates with 22 grams of sugar, a solid 5 grams of fiber, and 7 grams of healthy fats. While still sweet, the avocado's natural fats and fiber seem to moderate the impact compared to other fruit chutneys we've seen.
Next, avocado compote. Our sources describe this as sage green and pearl luminescence. Oh, a quarter cup provides 145 calories. It's lower in carbohydrates at 15 grams with 13 grams of sugar. It offers 4 grams of fiber and a notable 9 grams of healthy fats. This is a great example of how avocado allows for a lower calorie, lower carb compote compared to other fruits, maybe because its fat content provides satiety.
Could be. Okay, here's a big one in terms of fat content, and probably one of the most remarkable examples of the confit method we've seen all day. Avocado confit. Olive oil, gold, and jade preservation. This is the highest calorie avocado preserve will cover. Clocks in at a substantial 285 calories for a quarter cup. It's remarkably low in carbohydrates, just 8 grams with only 1 gram of sugar. Lowest sugar for an avocado confit. But its healthy fat content is massive, 28 grams. This is actually the highest fat content among all the preserves listed in our sources today across all the fruits. It truly highlights how this preparation transforms the avocado into a highly energy-dense, maybe savory-leaning spread.
That 28 grams of healthy fat really reshapes the macronutrient profile, yeah. Highlights how preparation can completely alter a fruit's nutritional identity. Makes it a star for those prioritizing healthy fats and minimal sugar. Okay, next, avocado conserve. An emerald mosaic and ruby jewels. A quarter cup provides 245 calories. It has 42 grams of carbohydrates with 36 grams of sugar, a substantial 6 grams of fiber, and 9 grams of healthy fats. This offers a balanced profile, brings fiber and fats into a conserve that typically leans heavily on sugar.
Then we have avocado curd, described as chartreuse, silk, and golden velvet. A quarter cup delivers 220 calories. It contains 20 grams of carbohydrates with 18 grams of sugar, also 3 grams of fiber and 15 grams of healthy fats. The avocado's fats must blend beautifully here, creating a rich, creamy texture with a good fat-to-sugar balance for a curd.
For those interested in gut health, there's avocado fermented fruit, the olive brine and probiotic shimmer. A quarter cup delivers 125 calories. It's low in carbohydrates at 12 grams with only 2 grams of sugar. It has a substantial 6 grams of fiber and 8 grams of healthy fats. Plus, it includes beneficial probiotics. This is consistently a fantastic option for a health-focused choice. Provides all 3 key macros plus probiotics with very low sugar.
That's a fantastic balance, isn't it? Fiber, fats, probiotics. Truly an outstanding option. Okay, moving on to avocado fruit butter. A forest shadow and velvet depths. A quarter cup provides 165 calories. It has 18 grams of carbohydrates with 12 grams of sugar, a solid 6 grams of fiber, and 11 grams of healthy fats. The avocado's creamy nature must really shine through here, offering a rich, smooth spread.
Next, avocado fruit leather, or jade transparency and flexible art. A single piece delivers 95 calories. It contains 14 grams of carbohydrates with 8 grams of sugar, an impressive 6 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of healthy fats. The fiber content in this avocado fruit leather is quite impressive compared to other fruit leathers we've seen. Makes it a more satiating portable snack, you'd think.
Definitely. Then the concentrated avocado fruit paste, emerald intensity and sliceable gems. For a 1-inch square, you're looking at 195 calories. It has 32 grams of carbohydrates with 28 grams of sugar, plus 4 grams of fiber and 8 grams of healthy fats. a potent, flavorful square that still offers a good balance of fats and fiber despite its concentrated sugar.
For a smoother option, avocado fruit sauce. Jade, velvet, and pourable poetry. A quarter cup delivers 135 calories. It has 18 grams of carbohydrates with 14 grams of sugar, 5 grams of fiber, and 9 grams of healthy fats. This fluid option showcases avocado's versatility in a sauce, bringing healthy fats and fiber to the forefront.
Moving to avocado gastrique, a bronze caramel and emerald fusion. For 2 tablespoons, it provides 115 calories. It contains 18 grams of carbohydrates with 17 grams of sugar, also 2 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of healthy fats. Even in this small, concentrated format, the avocado's healthy fats and fiber are still present. Offers a more nuanced profile than a pure sugar gastrique.
Next, avocado gel. Described as laboratory green and molecular precision. A quarter cup delivers 85 calories, lowest calorie for an avocado gel per quarter cup. It's also remarkably low in carbohydrates at 12 grams with only 1 gram of sugar. Lowest sugar for any avocado gel. It offers a solid 6 grams of fiber and 6 grams of healthy fats. This is a truly impressive low sugar, high fiber, and high fat gel.
That's a great profile for people seeking low sugar and good fiber, yeah. Then avocado jam, or chunky emerald and ruby sunrise. A quarter cup provides 215 calories. It contains 35 grams of carbohydrates with 32 grams of sugar, a considerable 6 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of healthy fats. What's fascinating here is that even a jam, typically high in sugar, can still deliver significant fiber and healthy fats when avocado is the base. Makes it a much more complex and satisfying spread than, say, grape jelly.
Indeed, it's not your grandma's grape jelly, that's for sure. The avocado truly transforms it. For avocado jelly, our crystal jade and transparent perfection. A quarter cup delivers 185 calories. It has 48 grams of carbohydrates with 45 grams of sugar, only 1 gram of fiber, and 2 grams of healthy fats. This one is more aligned with traditional jelly profiles high in sugar, but it still retains some healthy fats from the avocado itself, distinguishing it from fruit jellies with virtually no fat.
It's those subtle distinctions that make all the difference, isn't it? Then, avocado marmalade, described as a citrus fusion alternative, implying it's not traditional marmalade in the citrus sense, but incorporates avocado into that style. A quarter cup provides 205 calories. It has 38 grams of carbohydrates with 35 grams of sugar, a notable 6 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of healthy fats. This version brings the avocado's creamy texture and healthy fats to the marmalade format.
Next, avocado mostarda, or jade heat and golden fire. A quarter cup delivers 225 calories. It has 32 grams of carbohydrates with 30 grams of sugar, plus 5 grams of fiber and 9 grams of healthy fats. This condiment offers a complex profile, balancing those sweet, spicy, and creamy elements.
Almost there for avocado. Avocado preserves, described as jade chunks and crystal syrup. A quarter cup provides 195 calories. It contains 28 grams of carbohydrates with 25 grams of sugar, a consistent 6 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of healthy fats. This is a great example of avocado retaining its key nutritional benefits even in a preserved format.
Finally, we have the concentrated forms. Avocado reduction, forest concentrate and liquid intensity. For 2 tablespoons, it delivers 165 calories. It contains 18 grams of carbohydrates with 14 grams of sugar, also 4 grams of fiber and 12 grams of healthy fats. This reduction provides a dense shot of avocado flavor and its inherent healthy fats. And for avocado shrub, an emerald vinegar and acidic brilliance. 2 tablespoons of concentrate provides 95 calories, 24 grams of carbohydrates, mostly sugar, 23 grams, only 1 gram of fiber, and 2 grams of healthy fats. Lastly, avocado syrup, liquid jade, and portable emeralds delivers 145 calories per quarter cup, 28 grams of carbohydrates with 26 grams of sugar, also 4 grams of fiber and 6 grams of healthy fats. Overall, avocado preserves consistently surprise us, don't they? By retaining high levels of healthy fats and fiber, even in typically sugar-dominant preparations. Offers a fundamentally different nutritional experience than other fruit preserves. #tag outro.
Wow, what a journey through the nutritional facts of these incredible fruit preserves. From the intensely fatty ackee confit at 26 grams of healthy fats, and the avocado confit topping it at an astonishing 28 grams in just a quarter cup, to the sugar-dense apricot fruit paste at 70 grams of sugar in a mere 1-inch square. We've seen how much variation exists. It's truly eye-opening to realize how the art of preservation fundamentally reshapes the nutritional profile of each fruit, transforms it into something often quite distinct from its original form.
Indeed. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, understanding these detailed nutritional breakdowns empowers you, our listener, right? Empowers you to make more informed choices about what you consume. It highlights that the simple fruit label isn't uniform when it comes to processed forms. Preparation is absolutely key. What's fascinating here is that even seemingly similar preparations, like, say, a jelly versus a jam, can have significantly different calorie, sugar, and fiber content, even from the same fruit base. We've seen how comfits consistently deliver high healthy fats and low sugars, how fermented options provide probiotics and lower calories, and how pastes and reductions concentrate sugars just dramatically.
So what does this all mean for you? It means next time you reach for a fruit preserve, you'll have a much deeper appreciation for the energy, fiber, sugars, and fats packed into every serving. Knowing these details is, maybe, a shortcut to being truly well-informed, and perhaps inspiring some new culinary choices. Will you now seek out that high-fiber avocado fruit leather for a hiking snack, perhaps? Or consider an ackee confit for a savory toast topper?
This raises an important question, doesn't it? Armed with this newfound, detailed understanding of how preparation shapes nutrition, how will it influence your own culinary explorations or your daily dietary choices? Will you now maybe gravitate towards the probiotic benefits of fermented fruits? Or lean into the healthy fats of a confit? Or perhaps just become more mindful of concentrated sugar in pastes and syrups when planning your meals? It's about recognizing the power of the pantry, really.
Keep those questions coming, and we'll keep diving deep. Until next time, stay curious.